This empire, it's gonna crumble.
I'm trying to help you, Franklin.
Then help keep the peace.
Turn that shit up!
Yeah, we live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit only.
There can be no more mistakes.
We live in this till the day that
No more loose ends.
survival of the fit only strong.
I got my man, Joseph. Man, it's been such a journey with you guys. Like, you see where y'all went from at the beginning to see where y'all are at now. See where you and Angela's character is at in a relationship. How does it feel to grow with a character over 5 seasons? Like, I mean, how do you? I'm sure like one and dones are like easy to separate, but after 5 seasons, like, how do you not be a little bit of Jerome?
Well, Jerome has always been a little bit of me, right? You pull from your entreaties, right? You pull these characters out, and we all have uncles and nephews and fathers that remind us of the spirit of Jerome, you know? So I've been lucky enough to play this over 5 years as far as 5 seasons, but this has really been about 6.5 years, pandemic and everything. And it's been a blessing to indulge myself in this LA culture and to tell the story of the brothers and sisters that came up here through the crack epidemic. It's just surreal, you know? It's surreal. And all because of Big Brother John Singleton, all because of his vision, Eric Amadio, Dave Andron, and FX being, you know, sticking with us. It takes a while for something like this, a slow burn, to pick up to the place where it's one of the more popular shows. But at the end of the day, it's the work. It's playing this with as much authenticity as possible. So, yeah, so it feels great, bro.
So I'm guessing, I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but season 5, I mean, before we seen that you was interested in sound equipment and everything else, but season 5, you listening to a lot of mixtapes. It's like Jerome about to beat Dr. Dre. Like, what's going on? Like, is he about to set it off? Like, what's coming up for this season that you could share?
What I can share is that as Louis and Jerome try to navigate their own way of dealing with the more money, power, and have structure in the city, there are other entrepreneurial things that Jerome has always looked to do. He's always been like that, and I feel like if there's one thing that when his nephew brought that first key to him, it did wake up something in him, perhaps some dreams that were deferred. And I feel like he's really trying to live, and that you know, he had a new lease on life with some of these things. So we may see some projects that he's trying to take on.
Our culture, you know, some parts of our culture have a hard time detaching themselves from the character to the reality of the show. We see it with Power. We see Tariq getting harassed on the street. My boy, the character Michael Rainey get harassed on the street as if he is Tariq. So I want to know, like, did anybody come to you like you the plug? Like, have you been asked to like move some weight for somebody or something? Like, be like the
You got it for cheap. No, I mean, people come to me all the time, of course, shouting out Unc or jamming Jerome or, you know, nephew, you know, but at the end of the day, for me, it's an honor to play something. First of all, I'm a thespian. I'm an actor. I love my craft, and for someone to recognize me for and to relate to it. I mean, that's the reason you do television. When you do television, you're in people's homes, and people feel like they know you. So they may come out of pocket sometime, but most times it's in love. And if we are gracious as actors, we know how to deal with that, you know.
Do you ever wear the Jerry curl on the street, though? Like, just tell me, please, that you do go to the grocery store with the Jerry curl on sometimes.
No, I think I'm sort of handsome in the face, so I don't need it. But, you know, I don't know. I think the curl would probably give me a couple more looks. You tell me. I don't know.
I can't wait to see where this season goes. I can't wait to see where your character goes. I'm glad you guys have held up the legacy that John Singleton has done with bringing new actors to the screen and new faces and making the world love them. And this show has done a lot of that with a lot of the characters, and I appreciate everything you put into it.
Likewise, appreciate everything you're doing too, brother.